You know, one of my favorite movies is Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And my favorite visual image from that film doesn't exactly appear in the film at all. I think it was on the album cover and in some of the advertisements. You probably remember the shot. Everybody thinks of Close Encounters, they think of this shot. It's the road going into the horizon, kind of an eerie glow behind the hills. Creates a great effect. It's a night shot, I know that for a fact. The road is lit up, there's a glow behind whatever hills there are, and it really is an eerie shot. So I've been looking for a location to try to recreate it. I don't even think it was a picture, in fact. It probably was a piece of artwork, but I'm not going to copy it anyway. I'm just going to use it as some inspiration. For this location right here, an S-curve with reeds on both sides, a little structure of some sort right there. And I think I've figured out how I'm going to do it. Now what I've done here is park my car just about where I'm going to want it tonight. And what I'm thinking about doing is using my headlights as the source of illumination to light up the road. The headlights will get out, I don't know, 30 or 40 feet. Then they're going to drop off into the darkness. So what that means is that the portion of road that's closest to the headlights is going to be the best illuminated. And the camera, I'm using a wide-angle lens. This is an 18mm f3.5. And I'm going to place my camera right on the road surface. The ultra-wide perspective of this lens will give me some distortion. It'll make the lines of the road appear to come to the center of the photograph. It'll help me force perspective, and I think really will add to this shot. Next, my film. Well, I'm going to be shooting with a slow film, Kodachrome 25. I've already got it loaded into my camera because I want the detail from the reeds in the very background and the part of the road that's not illuminated by the headlights to show up. And I'm not going to be shooting in total darkness. I'll be shooting about, 25 minutes or so after sunset. You can see by the angle of the shadows that we're pretty near that time right now. It's because I want there to still be some light in the sky. I want that eerie glow to show up on my film. Being able to visualize a shot like this before you take it is actually very helpful. That's the difference between creating a photograph and just taking a photograph. That's an important distinction. Creating a photograph means you see it in your head before you see it in the viewfinder. And a shot like this, well, I'm not going to see the exact shot through the viewfinder until I get my slides back from the store. Only then will I know how successful I was at translating my idea to film. I say my ideas. Well, aren't I really copying somebody else's shot, really? I don't think so. I mean, if I tried copying it, I'd probably fail. I'm going to get something different because I'm going to do a few things differently. What I've described to you is the Close Encounters type of shot, but I'm going to take it one step further. It occurred to me that after I start the exposure, and it's going to be a time exposure, I'm going to be shooting at a small aperture, f16 or f22, that I could get into the car and drive it down the road. I'm going to try that a couple of different ways. The camera's going to pick up my tail lights, and it'll probably just register as a red streaking blur in the finished shot. And if I drive down the road, everything in front of the car will be illuminated. For all practical purposes, especially since this is a black car, the car is going to disappear in the shot. Now, I've got a couple of options as far as my taillights are concerned. If I want the taillights to disappear, I just put some black tape over them, so that as I drive down the road, again, everything will be illuminated in front of the car, but the car or the lights won't be seen in the shot. Everybody will wonder how I did it. Or I can take the tape off of the lights and I'll get that red glow in the shot, or I can try blinking on and off the lights to see what kind of effect that'll produce. All I have to use is the lights of the car and my imagination. So I see that the sun is set, and we're going to wait just a little while and try this shot. Well, I've been waiting here in the car. It looks like we're just about all set. You know, probably one of the biggest dangers of this type of photography, aside from the chilly nighttime temperatures or the boogeyman coming out and getting you, is leaving your camera alongside the road while you drive away. A couple of suggestions. Pick a piece of road like this one that's completely deserted, or leave a friend behind us. Snatch that camera out of harm's way. You can't see everything right now because it's so dark, but the car is in the same position as we had it this afternoon. The light looks pretty good. I've positioned my camera over alongside the road, so looks to me like it's time to get this show on the road.